a new race plane is born. The Corvus Racer of the Hungarian flying legend Peter Besenyei, an aircraft exclusively designed for the Red Bull Air Race. The first glimpses of this brand new aircraft have the public, press and pilots all intrigued. Besenyei's technicians have got their hands full to complete the last preparations. And the new plane has everyone captivated.
I'm very happy with the new plane. We started the design more or less 2 years ago, together with the Hungarian University of Aviation. There was lots of engineering involved, and it was a really hard but nice project.
It definitely looks really slick, really soapy, I mean fast, and we'll see how this will perform in the racetrack.
The Hungarian aircraft manufacturer Corvus and its 82 aviation experts have invested a lot of work, sweat and tears in this project. The first testing session took place in February 2010 in Tokol, Hungary, with temperatures as low as -15 degrees centigrade, still not stopping the hard-working crew. Building up a plane under stringent conditions, the engineers draw lessons from the winter testing and lifted the development of this new plane to a brand new level.
Just the engineering time was more than 15,000 hours. The first prototype built in wet layup technology. It means we're using more epoxy in the structure than now. The new plane is built in high temperature mock-up.
The first calibration flights in Windsor make clear that the huge effort has paid off. The Corvus Racer is fast, solid, but perhaps first of all, it's good looking.
This is the first plane, I guess, which is really designed for the Red Bull Air Race, not for aerobatic. Of course it's good for aerobatic because it's very strong. We test the wing under 28 G and it moved only a couple of centimeters, so it's really solid, really strong.
The Corvus is now the third player in the championship. That means innovation, but on the other hand, also a kind of pressure for the other manufacturers.
Yeah, between the three airplanes, the Corvus combines a bit of the MX and the Edge. It's very shapely, it's swoopy like the MX. A lot of the control systems and such in the airplane are very Edge-like. They're nearly the same systems. 90% the same airplane, all three of them, but it's the 10% that gives it this difference. And whether this is a good 10% or not, we'll find out.
The development of a new race plane is one thing. According to the strict safety standards of the Red Bull Air Race, another one. Cooperation is essential to ensure a successful finale.
Basically, we've been involved with this aircraft from the very beginning, when it was first produced on paper to us about 2 years ago. And now it's just up to us to give it its final certification for the air race, which is basically making sure the airplane complies with our rules for air racing, engine compression ratios, cutting equipment for pylon hits, wing loading, and that's it really. So yeah, it's here now.
After an accurate and precise inspection, the Corvus Racer gets the green light and the final permission to start over the Detroit River. It's time to show colour, and everyone is curious about Peter's performance in this race. For now, the Hungarian legend wants to stay in control of his high expectation.
We have to put the new plane into the race, check how it's performing, how it behaves, and then we have to learn out of that, even if the plane is not performing as good as my previous plane. For me, that's the future.
Sunday is D-Day for Peter Besenyei and his new Corvus Racer. But don't forget, just to make it in the Red Bull Air Race in this short period of time is the first victory. What comes up next? Well, we'll see on the track.